Z-clip tabletop fasteners are a great way to attach a tabletop while still allowing for some extra seasonal wood movement. In this episode, we're going to show you two methods to install using a table saw or a biscuit joiner. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. The Z-clip tabletop fasteners from Osborne are part 949 and come in a pack of 16. Each set will include the required installation screws for attachment to your tabletop. As I mentioned, we're going to be looking at two different methods of installation for this hardware. First, we're going to start with the table saw method. Before cutting a channel with my table saw, I'm going to measure the distance from the bottom edge that's going to make contact with my tabletop. After measuring, I can see that I need to mark 3/8 of an inch from the bottom of my skirt. This is going to keep the table base tight against my tabletop while still allowing the Z-clips to move with the wood. Once I've made some marks on the face of my board, I'll transfer that to the inside portion of my skirt board so that I can line that up with my table saw blade. Since we won't be cutting all the way through our skirt board, we need to remove the riving knife from our table saw first to allow for a shallow pass through our wood. Once the riving knife is out of the way, I can set the depth of my table saw blade based on the depth of the cut I want to make on my table skirt. For these fasteners, I'm going to set the height of my blade to 1/4 of an inch to allow for proper depth in our skirt. When setting up your fence, it's important to take into account the width of our blade, so I'll set the blade to the right side of my mark and make the cut. Even though we're not cutting all the way through our skirt board, it's important to use a push stick to keep your hands a safe distance from the blade. Once the channel is cut, the Z-clip fastener should slide easily across the entire skirt board. Another method for installing these fasteners is to use a biscuit joint. Once again, this is a very easy process, but can be helpful if you don't have access to a table saw. I'll use the same 3/8 of an inch mark for this process, but with a biscuit joiner, I only need to cut where I want the Z-clips installed on my table skirt. A good rule of thumb is to install a Z-clip every 6 to 8 inches depending on the size of your table. Most biscuit joiners should have a reference mark on the tool for the cutting location of the blade. Line this up above the mark made for your measurement and you'll have a perfect slot for the Z-clip fastener to sit into. After cutting with the biscuit joiner, the Z-clips should once again slide into each slot easily. Now that our skirt boards have a channel for our Z-clip fasteners, we can go ahead and assemble our table base kit and get ready to attach to our tabletop. Before attaching your tabletop, first make sure that your table base is centered onto your tabletop with the proper overhang. Next, we can install the Z-clip fasteners into the channels we created earlier, making sure that the side with the screw hole is touching the tabletop. As I mentioned earlier, it's recommended to place a Z-clip every 6 to 8 inches depending on the size of your table. One of the benefits of using Z-clip fasteners is the allowance of seasonal wood movement as the wood expands and contracts. Since only one side of the Z-clip is attached with a screw, the side that's inserted into the channel created will be allowed to move as the wood shrinks or expands. Osborne offers other methods of tabletop attachment depending on your project preferences, such as figure-8 fasteners and pocket holes. To learn more about all of our attachment options, you can reference the links in the description below. Once the Z-clip fasteners are installed, we can add the corner blocks to our table base kit and get ready for the finish of your choice. If you want to learn more about the Z-clip tabletop fasteners from Osborne, I'll leave a link in the description. You can check those out. I'll also leave a link to our custom table base builder so that you can start designing your own table today. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment, and we'll see you next time in the Builder Studio.